Buy or sell. 3 seconds to decide. First up, we've got resistance. The easiest way to think about it? It's a ceiling, a spot where price stops going up. Why? Because sellers start to think, hey, this is a pretty good place to sell. And on the flip side of that ceiling, you got the floor. That's the support. This is the price level where an asset just stops dropping. And the reason is simple. Buyers look at that price and see a bargain. They start buying, and all that new demand acts like a safety net, pushing the price right up. Now, this is super important to get. These levels are basically a map of human emotion. They show you exactly where traders as a group have felt greedy or scared before. They are not random. Okay, so now that we've got those definitions down, let's circle back to that challenge I threw at you. So, the very first thing you probably spot here is how the price is just bouncing back and forth, kind of like a ping pong ball, between a super clean floor and ceiling. Price has been bouncing off resistance not once, but twice already. That's a huge hint that sellers are up there actively defending that price level. Let's zoom in a little closer. The price is pushing right back at that resistance for a third time. Then watch what happens as the price gets there. See how the candles get smaller and smaller? That's a classic sign of exhaustion. And then, bam, we see the price get shoved down, right there. That is the rejection. That is your trigger. So if you said sell at the beginning, you nailed it. Now, let's flip the script and take a look at a buy signal. The logic is the exact same, just totally flipped around. On this chart, you can see a pretty clean range, right? So let's quickly recap. First, you pinpointed that support. Second, you watch patiently as the price drifts down to test it. And third, you wait for the signal, a big rejection upwards. In short, we are just reacting to what the market is showing us right now. Now, there's an important detail, and it's something that trips up a ton of new traders. These levels are not made of concrete. They're zones of probability, not impenetrable walls. They absolutely can and frequently do break, and their strength can change. And here's why that happens. A level that's got a couple of really strong bounces off it, yeah, that's reliable. But imagine someone just keeps knocking on a door, and knocking and knocking. Eventually, what's going to happen? That door is likely going to break. It's the same thing here. Every time the price tests a level, it can actually chip away at its strength, making it weaker. That's it for now. Drop a comment and subscribe for more.